Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. Welcome back to another Motivational Monday. I haven't done a plan with me in a while, and I kind of wanted to show you how I meal plan for the week as well. So I thought I would put those two things together in this video. It's Sunday afternoon and I'm planning for the week ahead, so I thought I would take you along with me and show you how I do it. I am using a personal planner. I have done a detailed review on mine and an overview into how I use the pages within my planner in another video, and I will link that in the top right hand corner and in the description box below so that you can take a look at that. So I haven't really started doing anything for December yet, and this is what the monthly overview looks like in the personal planner. I use this section for goals, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that out a little later, probably after I'm done filming this video, because I need to think a little bit about those. And that will really, what I put here depends on kind of how busy my weeks are. But here is the layout for next week, well, for tomorrow onwards. And as you can see, I've got obviously sections for each day, and then I have a little lined section over here that's blank, and I use this for my shopping lists. And I have a section here on the week's dinners. If you've seen previous videos on my planner, you'll know this already, but if you haven't, I'm just giving you an overview. And then I usually put a to-do list for a specific thing section, whether it's my work or whether that's blogging or whether it's something else. Basically, in this section here, it's a very specific, not just a general to-do list, it's very specific to something, and then the rest of the sections are used as a general day-to-day kind of checklist of things. And then I've got preschool this week, which is, my son goes to school, not preschool, but it's basically just a checklist of times that you need to pick them up if anything changes week to week or day to day, and things that you need to bring, because there's always some paper that needs to be returned or something that needs to be picked up or something or the other. So I use that for that basically. I've already filled in a couple of things from previous weeks, but one of the first things that I do is go ahead and put in the shopping list and meal plan. And I use my recipe binder to do that. I don't have a video on this, but I do have a blog post that details how I do this, and I will leave it linked in the description box below. It also has a free printable, so it's got this cover here that I put into the binder. That's included in the on the blog, and then it's also got this section here, which is, let me show you, it's called What Have We Got, and it's basically just sectioned into things like fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood and chicken, what do I have in the fridge, leftovers, pasta, grains and lentils, tins and jars, snacks, basically just for you to list everything that you've got in your house, really, so that when you meal plan from that, and then the rest of the folder is all recipes basically that I use. Having this really helps because I'm working from knowing what we already have and using that up before I add on to things that I need to buy. It really minimizes the amount of stuff that you need to buy week to week and wastage. When I don't do that, I notice that the week is really stressful. Meal planning has just been kind of all over the place, more about what we want, as opposed to kind of using up what we already have and not wasting that. And I find that quite chaotic. So that doing it that way is a lot better. I've kind of scribbled down what we need on a different piece of paper, so I'm just going to go ahead and copy that out here. So this is where I would put my shopping list. So I'm done with my list for the week. I'm going to go ahead and put in the week's dinners. There are only 5 sections. I'll show you that a little bit closer. If you can see that, there are only 5 days that you can put that in. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I find that we usually have leftovers on one day of the week, or something happens that pushes something over into Saturday, and then we pretty much just finish up whatever we've got around the house on Sundays and things like that. So I don't really feel the need to put something in for every single day of the week. It's really mainly the 5 days of the week, the weekdays that I work into the planner. So now that I've kind of got the dinners in and my shopping list in, I'm going to go ahead and put a to-do list for the week, and this is going to be related to blogging, because I have tons of things that are sort of outstanding on the blog, just little things that I really want to get done this week, and I'm going to aim to try and do at least one thing every day. Okay, so I've got that to-do list done, and now I'm going to go ahead and fill in deadlines and things like that for the week ahead. What I usually do is I use a red fine liner for deadlines anyway, so that when I look at the planner overall, I can see immediately where the deadlines are and where the busiest bits of the week are going to be. After I've done the deadlines, I go ahead and work on things that I'm going to be doing every day. So this week I am doing the Fitness 7-day workout challenge. I will leave a link to it below. It's quite nice. It's like a kickstart your fitness type thing, and they are workouts that are emailed to you every single day, and it actually started last week, so today is day 4, so I'm already behind like 4 days, but I wanted to get it done this week, and I wanted to get it done every day consecutively, so I'm going to work that in. The planner does come with a little training section if you opt for it, so I'm going to be filling that into here. Okay, so that's done. I'm also going to work in a couple of fasts this week. I am working on making up my fasts and that I missed due to pregnancy or breastfeeding, and I've got a couple that I want to get done this week, so I'm aiming to do 3, and the idea is to get them done Monday, Tuesday, and then on Thursday, because I usually find Friday to Sundays are quite manic and it's a bit difficult to fast then, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. And now I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with the rest of things that I've got going on. So that's as much as I'm going to fill in for now. I usually have I have quite a few things on Mondays and Tuesdays. They're always my busiest days. But also I find that for some reason I'm extremely productive when I'm fasting. So I've packed in a couple of things there. I try to keep Saturday and Sunday not as busy, because I know, with the kids home and everybody home, I want to sort of focus on them more than doing work and things like that. I do try to go in with some stickers then and, brighten up the page and sort of to draw my eye to certain things, but you don't have to do this. And I know that there are planner layouts that are super beautiful looking, but if you just want to, brain dump and just get things out on paper, go ahead and do that. You don't need to make it look brilliant. Of course, there will be things that I add to this on a day-to-day basis as things come up all the time. But for now, that is what I've got as a layout. Brilliant. So that is my layout for the week. And that is what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and fill out the preschool thing a little later, but yeah, that's pretty much what I've got. I'll go ahead and fill in the goals section, and then anything that I need to kind of see at a glance in the monthly layout. But as far as next week is concerned, I am all set. And it actually, you know, even with setting up the camera and, you know, kind of having to do all of that, it didn't take me more than like 20 minutes to do. But it will save me so much time next week. So I highly recommend just taking the time to sit down, and it doesn't have to be a fancy planner. It doesn't have to be anything like that. You know, just grab a notebook and scribble on a piece of paper if that's what you need to do, but get it out of your head and get it onto paper and get it done, really. I hope that this has helped some of you and has been motivational. You don't have to start on a Sunday or wait until next Monday to do this. After you finish watching this, grab a piece of paper, grab a notebook, grab your planner that maybe is collecting dust somewhere, and map out your week. I'd love it if you would like this video. If it helped you, please subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with a friend that you think maybe needs a little nudge to get things going. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.